Okay, I will try, but I tried before, but it's difficult for me. Not all of them I answered.
Yeah, it's okay. Answer the ones you can, and then we'll find
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and I'll check them again and see if they're online. Did you finish it, Sana, or do you think it's difficult?
Yeah, I tried, but I don't know.
You're not sure?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, I think we can start because maybe you're right. Maybe they have an internet problem. So we can just continue, and whenever they come, they can come.
Mhm.
All right. Now, tell us about, so of course, all of it is about contacting people, but number 2, do you usually, what do you think the answer is?
Confused me. This maybe give your friends a call in their birthdays.
Okay, I'm going to write your answers and then we can check them. You might be right. Okay. Number 3.
I don't know, but I tried.
Okay.
Okay. When people leave you message, do you generally call them back immediately?
Okay, let's write your answers, leave and call. Okay. What about number 4?
You write you call.
Sorry, I wrote to you. You should write call. Okay, okay.
Okay. How do you usually let someone know you are going to be late?
Okay, let's write let.
Number 5, I'm not sure exactly. Don't know. Have you got friends from 10 years ago that you still in touch with?
Okay, let's leave number 5. You can do number 6.
Maybe B, but I don't know the tense exactly because here present perfect, because have you got friends? Yes?
No,
Or
here have you got it's for possessive, not present perfect. It's the same as do you have friends?
you mean here present?
Yeah, it's present. It's
maybe
present.
are here.
Okay.
B, but are here.
All right. Let's use
This
are.
is my. Okay. Have you lose touch with all your friends from your first school?
But here maybe this is it present simple? Do you think it's present simple?
Okay.
Maybe it's present perfect here, right?
Have you maybe lost here?
Yes,
lost.
I think you're right. Okay, just a second, Sana. What do you want to use, Sana? Let. Not let.
Lost.
Lost. You said lost. Okay. And number 7?
How do you keep in touch with friends who live far away?
Okay. And then the last one, number 8.
Is there a person you haven't here? Here.
But it's present perfect.
Heard.
Right. Maybe heard. Okay. And then the next sentence.
For you that to like to get in touch with again.
Okay. Now let me show you the answers. How many do you think are correct, Sana? How many of them?
I don't know because I'm not sure about my answer. Maybe because I did with myself. I don't see the book, but I don't know.
Okay.
Because I want to test myself.
I see your point. Okay, so here are the answers. Now here, this is not the answers. It's the meaning.
One.
Actually, let me just help you.
One wrong.
Just a second. Oops. Let's go back. Actually, let me put back your answers. Actually, all of the answers are
Okay.
correct. Sana, all of them are correct. All of
Really?
them. Yes. There, you don't have any
Really?
mistakes. Yes, yes. All of them are
It's
correct.
good
Ah,
because
it's good.
I tried to no, because I want to I know the keep in touch with,
Mm-hmm.
after that get in touch with, but it sometimes confuse me and I couldn't
Yeah.
really.
But all of them are correct. So that's the good news. You don't have any
It's
mistakes.
good,
Yeah, it's good.
but
But
take it me time
it's okay.
before.
Even if it takes you time, it doesn't matter, but you don't have any mistakes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm,
okay,
mm,
so actually
it's
I'm going
okay.
to I'm going to need just 2 minutes. I have to check the door. Someone's at home, but I'm going to leave you with
Okay.
the answers. I'll be right back. And
Okay.
maybe what's her
Mm,
name? Maybe Malak, and because the room is open, so if Malak and Hajar get online, they will enter automatically. Okay.
okay. Okay.
So I'll be right back. Just a second.
Inshallah.
Okay, I think we can continue. I tried also checking Malak and Hajar, also Najat. She was a little ill, but I don't know. I don't think she'll join. Anyways, all right. So the good news, you don't have any mistakes, which is excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, let's move on. All right. So now I want you to answer some of these questions. So I'm going to ask you a few of these questions, and maybe you can tell me or you can share your opinion. So the first one is number 4. How do you usually let someone know you're going to be late? For example, I don't know, maybe a meeting, maybe a party.
السلام عليكم.
Alaikum salam.
وعليكم
How are you?
السلام.
Hello, Malak. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. And you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
We were just talking about you. Sana was just telling me, because she finished the first question, she answered all of it correct, and she told me it's a lot better when there are no other students, and this way she can answer without making mistakes. So she was happy.
Me, I said that.
Yes, you said it before Malak joined. But
Okay.
but now
Okay.
you're just a little bit shy. You don't want to say it in front of Malak, so it's okay.
Okay. Okay. This is the injection, doctor.
Okay. But Malak, Sana actually really did answer it from the beginning with no mistakes, and it's a bit of a difficult question. So this part of the story is true. I didn't make it up. All right. So Sana, how do you let someone know you're gonna be late for a meeting or appointment or a lesson or anything really? What do you do?
I immediately phoned them or phoned like me. I phoned my coordinator. I will be late, maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
So you just call. That's what you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I think that's good. What about keeping in touch? How do you keep with friends? How do you keep up with keep in touch with friends who live far away? For example, do you have any friends who live in other countries, not in Libya? Or maybe
No,
not in
I don't
Tripoli.
have.
Maybe even family, not necessarily friends. Maybe you have a family member who lives in another country. And how do you keep in touch with your family members?
Yeah, yes, I have my brother live in one of them in Malta and the other in Musrata.
But how do you keep in touch with your brother?
Always with by phone. So like Malta, I always call him by Viber.
So you keep in touch with them using Viber.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. That's nice. All
Yeah.
right. And
I think
last
it's before because my mother from Egypt. And before there is no smartphone like this, and sometimes my mother when called my aunt, sometimes go to the I don't know, I forget.
You mean like I don't know what they call them, but it's a place. It's like a phone center where you can call. You can make international calls.
Yeah. Before, because there is no like smartphone, and like don't there is no internet, and
that's right. Yeah, we didn't have
it's
internet there.
difficult.
It was communication was difficult, and it was expensive. I remember the same thing with my mother when because I had an uncle. Actually, yes, he's still abroad, but I remember when she called him, she had to, it was quite expensive, and she had to use the regular telephone and make an international call. So, okay. Okay, last question for you, Sana. Do you usually give your friends a call on their birthdays? So if, for example, one of your friends has a birthday, do you call her? Do you say happy birthday or something? Do you give her a call?
Actually, I don't have a friend spread do a party for a birthday. That's why I don't do any call for her.
I see. So it means your friends, they usually don't celebrate their birthdays. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Now, what about you, Malak? For example, when people leave you messages, do you generally call them back immediately, Malak, or not immediately? What do you do if someone leaves you a message? Do you call them immediately or not immediately? Or what do you usually do? I think Malak disappeared. Malak, are you there? Okay, Malak disappeared again. All right, so this means we're gonna move to the next question. All right, now I'm gonna show you a story. We're gonna listen to a story. But before we listen to the story of this family and hear about this wedding, I think we're gonna make a little list. Here, number 3A. They want us to make a list, so we're gonna make a list together. And we want to write 5 things which people need for a successful marriage. So here's our list. Okay. So let's start with you, Sana. What do you think are the 5 most important things for a successful marriage? Let's say maybe your friend or brother, sister, cousin, anybody in your family is getting married and you want to give them some advice, or you want to maybe make a list for the 5 most important things for a successful and happy marriage. What are they, Sana? What do you think? Okay, Sana is not there. Malak, can you hear me?
No, it's a difficult question. I hear you, but I mute the.
You ran away. You escaped from answering.
Yeah. No. It's difficult question for me, really.
I think it's difficult, yeah, but in your opinion, you can just talk about your opinion, because I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I think there's just, it's an opinion question. Here, one of the answers, it says an important thing is that the couple, the husband and wife, have the same interests. So it means they like similar things, maybe. But do you think there's other things? Can you think of another thing which will help with a good and happy marriage?
Yeah, there. I think there. But
Okay, give us a point. What do you think? Like what?
maybe should maybe respect each other.
Good point. Let's write it. I think it's very good and important. So they respect each other. Very nice point. Very important point. Okay. Okay. This is a good point. What else? What do you think is important to make the relation healthy and strong?
Maybe for the
You can also talk about specific points for the woman, for the wife, and for the husband. You can do it separately, no problem.
Okay, for the woman, maybe should do what the husband like.
Okay, so the wife should do what the husband likes.
Maybe sometimes he maybe don't wear hijab, but he want to the women his wife wear the hijab.
So you're saying
That's
that
what I mean.
I see. So you mean that the wife should obey her husband. Is that the word you're looking for? Obey. Do you know what it means? Obey. Do you know this verb?
No.
Obey. Obey it means you listen.
I hear it, but I don't know. Okay.
It means to do what the husband says. So in Arabic, what do you think it is?
Maybe.
What do you think it is? Obey the husband, in your opinion. What do you think it means?
تنفذ أوامره أو هيك ولا؟
Close, but there's another word. الطيعة جاية من طاعة.
Okay.
Obey معناها طيعة, and obey is the verb. Obey, and the noun is obedience. Obedience الطاعة هذه الnoun. The verb is obey. It's a regular verb. Obey, obeyed, if you want to put it in the past. All right, so in your opinion, you think that the wife should obey the husband.
Okay.
But many women disagree with this, Sana. Many women think this is not a good idea. What do you think?
If the woman want to enter
the relationship.
Jannah.
Jannah. Okay. Paradise.
Should be obey the husband. Yes.
She should obey the husband, even if she doesn't want to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the wife should obey. Excuse me. Obey the husband. Okay. So we have two good points. Let's think of another one. What else do you think is important? Can you think of things which are important for the husband, maybe, to do, not just the wife? What should the husband do to make that relationship good or healthy and strong? What do you think?
Maybe should the husband be honest?
Nice point. Okay, so the husband should be honest. Let's write it. Okay, the husband should be honest. Okay, and can you think of maybe another point?
No, that's it.
Three is your maximum. But that's okay.
Yes.
These 3 points are...
It's okay, yeah.
They're not bad. I think they're not bad. They're good points.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are some things which can make a marriage successful. I think you're right. Now, we're gonna listen to this story. And here it says, look at the picture of a wedding. Which person is the groom? Which person is the bride? And which person is the bridesmaid? And which person is the best man? I don't know if you know these things, but let me maybe give you a chance to guess. Let's start with the bride and groom. Where's the bride and where's the groom in the photo, Sana?
What is the meaning of groom?
Good question.
Bride, I know.
The groom is like the bride, the opposite of bride. This is groom.
Okay, a bride for the woman.
Yes,
bride.
Correct. The groom
This
is the man.
This meaning groom for the man.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Tom, groom. Yeah?
Correct. Tom is the groom. You're right.
Mm.
And the bride, who's the bride?
Peggy.
Peggy.
The name.
Peggy is the bride. I think you're right. Yes. But what about the bridesmaid? Do you know what it means, bridesmaid? Have you heard of this word,
Yeah, it's
bridesmaid?
the close friend.
Yes. Yes.
Close friend.
Who's the bridesmaid?
Because
In this photo, who do you think is the bridesmaid?
maybe Derek.
But
maybe.
but remember, Sanat, the bridesmaid is a woman. She's a friend. She's a friend. She's a friend of the bride.
Okay.
Who is she in this photo? Who do you think she is?
Brenda. Maybe
Yes.
Brenda.
Yes.
Maybe.
Correct.
Maybe.
Sorry. What do we call a bridesmaid in Arabic? Bridesmaid.
الصديق المفضل ولا bridesmaid.
There's a word they use. I don't know. I don't think we have it here in Libya. We don't have the same traditions. But I think in بالفصحى يقولوا لها شبينة أو شبين أو مش متأكد من اللفظ. But يعني
هذه اللي تبدأ وصيفة العروسة أو حاجة زي هيك.
وصيفة ممكن وصيفة الكلمة المضبوطة اللي ندور فيها. يس ممكن وصيفة. هي هذا دورها أصلا هي زي الوصيفة. يس هذه البرايدزميد. وطبعا بيكون بجانب العروسة. So she's من اسمها هي bridesmaid. And the opposite of the bridesmaid is called the best man. اللي هو الوصيف يقولوا له the best man. Who's the best man in this photo?
Maybe Derek.
I think you're right. I think Derek is the best man. Because if you see even their clothes, they look similar, right? Can you see Derek? He looks he's wearing similar clothes to Tom. And also you can see that the bridesmaid, she also wears a beautiful dress like the bride, maybe not white, but she also holds flowers. So all right, so this is these are some people who you can see in weddings. So we've got the bride is Peggy. بعدين عندنا the groom is Tom. We've got the bridesmaid is Brenda's the bridesmaid. And the last thing عندنا اللي هو the best man الوصيف. The best man is Derek. So this is the wedding photo. All right, okay. Now let's listen. So we're going to listen a little bit. It says, listen to Peggy talk about her son, Leo. She's going to talk to her son, Leo, about her wedding anniversary. Then listen, then answer these questions. Okay, so here it says, listen to Peggy talk to her son. But Sanai, Peggy, do you think Peggy has a son? Or do you think the photo is old? Before she got married, before she had a son?
Yes, it's old picture.
That's the story. This is the idea. Because Peggy, now, she's going to talk to her son. She's going to tell him about her wedding that happened many, many years ago. Do you get the idea? This is the story of the listening. So we have 3 questions we want to answer. Let me just put them in a little box. So we want to answer these 3 questions. The first one, it says, are Peggy and her husband going away for their anniversary? So this means it's their anniversary, okay? We want to know, are they going away? Are they going to travel? We want to find out. And then we want to find out, what do Leo and his sister Karen want to do for their parents. So this means Leo and Peggy are, Leo and Karen are Peggy's children.
Yeah.
These are her children, okay? And the last question, why did they borrow some of their parents' old photos? So this means Karen and her brother Leo, they, excuse me, they borrowed some old photos from their parents. We want to know why. Why did they do this? All right?
Okay.
So let me play the listening track for you and let's find out. Okay. Also, let me know, by the way, is my voice clear? Is the connection good? Can you hear me clearly?
Sometimes it's unstable, but sometimes it's good.
So it's not always stable, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
But now it's okay.
Now it's okay. Okay. Now I'm going to play the CD. If you think it's not clear,
okay.
let me know and I'll repeat it and I'll change my internet to the other one. ممكن أسرع شوية تاني. Okay. So but بتخنجرب المرة الأولى لو في تقطيع هلبة باش نعاودها بالنت الثاني. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's try with this internet first. شوفوا الموضوع. So we want track number 3. Track number 1. Oops, number 1.
Track 2.
We were going to spend
the voice, it's
Yes, it's not clear.
yeah.
لعوت التراك. You're gonna listen to.
Okay.
مش ما كانش تراك صح.
Okay.
Face2face, 2nd edition. Intermediate. By Chris Redston and Gilly Cunningham. This recording is copyright Cambridge University Press, 2013. CD 3. Track 1.
Hello?
Hi, Mum.
Oh, hello, darling. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. Did you get the message I left yesterday?
Oh, dear. Yes, I did. I was supposed to call you back, wasn't I? Sorry, Leo, I was out all day. Hope it wasn't important.
No, it's okay. It's just that, well, Karen and I wondered if you had any special plans for your wedding anniversary this year. You know, as it's your 25th and all that.
Well, we were going to spend our anniversary in the cottage in Wales where we had our honeymoon, but it was already booked. Tom was supposed to book it months ago, but he forgot. So the short answer is no. No plans.
Right. Karen and I want to organise a party for you. It was going to be a surprise party, but we can't organise it without you.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Actually, we want to invite all the people who came to your wedding. So we borrowed some of your old wedding photos, but we haven't got a clue who most of them are.
Well, we've lost touch with most of them. 25 years is a long time.
What about the best man?
Oh, Derek Bradley? Yes. He and his wife Brenda were our closest friends back then. She was my bridesmaid. They moved to New York just after our wedding. We were going to visit them later that year, but we didn't go for some reason. Haven't heard from them in, 15 years or so. I've no idea how to get in touch with them.
Well, if you let me have all the information you've got, I'll try to get hold of as many people as I can.
Well, let's see. I'm still in touch with Trevor Jones and his wife Sheila. They met at our wedding, you know. And then there's Jane Lewis. We used to share a flat together. I think I still have a phone number for her somewhere.
نعم.
الصوت مش متقطع، ما عادش سمعت كويس.
Okay, so maybe we have to change the other internet. Let's try again. Okay, let's see now.
Face2face, second edition. Intermediate. By Chris Redston and Gilly Cunningham. This recording is copyright Cambridge University Press, 2013. CD 3. Track 1.
Hello?
Hi, Mum.
Oh, hello, darling. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. Did you get the message I left yesterday?
Oh, dear. Yes, I did. I was supposed to call you back, wasn't I? Sorry, Leo. I was out all day. Hope it wasn't important.
No, it's okay. It's just that, well, Karen and I wondered if you had any special plans for your wedding anniversary this year. You know, as it's your 25th and all that.
Well, we were going to spend our anniversary in the cottage in Wales where we had our honeymoon, but it was already booked. Tom was supposed to book it months ago, but he forgot. So the short answer is no. No plans.
Right. Karen and I want to organise a party for you. It was going to be a surprise party, but we can't organise it without you.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Actually, we want to invite all the people who came to your wedding. So we borrowed some of your old wedding photos, but we haven't got a clue who most of them are.
Well, we've lost touch with most of them. 25 years is a long time.
What about the best man?
Oh, Derek Bradley? Yes. He and his wife Brenda were our closest friends back then. She was my bridesmaid. They moved to New York just after our wedding. We were going to visit them later that year, but we didn't go for some reason. Haven't heard from them in, 15 years or so. I've no idea how to get in touch with them.
Well, if you let me have all the information you've got, I'll try to get hold of as many people as I can.
Well, let's see. I'm still in touch with Trevor Jones and his wife Sheila. They met at our wedding, you know. And then there's Jane Lewis. We used to share a flat together. I think I still have a phone number for her somewhere.
Okay, is it better? Is it clearer?
Yeah.
Right, nice. Okay, so let's see if you can answer the questions. So the first one, it says, are Peggy and her husband going away for their anniversary?
No.
No.
No, they didn't have any plans, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's correct. And then it says, what do Leo and his sister Karen want to do for their parents? Did they have some kind of plan or something?
Yes.
Surprise them. They make a party for them.
Correct.
Yes.
They wanted to surprise them. That's exactly right. Yeah. But why did they borrow some of their parents' old photos? What was the reason for this?
To invite some friends who were in this party before at the wedding.
That's it. They want to invite all the guests who came to the wedding. Can you remember how long ago the wedding was?
25.
25.
That's it. That's it. That's correct. Okay, now before we listen again, I want you to take a look at the next part here, part C. There are actually 5 mistakes in the story. All right. So this is a summary, and there are 5 mistakes. I want you to tell me or try to find some of these mistakes. What are the mistakes here?
30 years.
30.
Okay.
25.
So this is the first one. This should be 25. Okay. What else? Any other mistakes?
Maybe his husband, Derek Bradley, and his husband, not sister, Brenda.
No,
And
you mean wife, not sister.
Yes, wife. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe you're right. What else?
not Australia, I think, ولا New York.
Maybe New York, America, not Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
No,
Can you-
not lost touch with the Terry.
Maybe get in touch. Here, lost in touch. Get in touch.
Okay. But if you get in touch with someone, it means you've lost touch with them and you want to get back.
Yeah.
But are you trying to say maybe they are still in touch?
Yeah,
Still in
keep
touch at the
with-
end, at the
Okay.
last sentence.
Yeah. So
Keep in touch.
they're still in touch. They haven't lost touch. They haven't lost touch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have one error, another mistake. This because here we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How to get in touch with them? Biggie knows. Yes, no.
Does she know, or maybe she doesn't?
I don't know.
You're not
I
sure?
can't remember.
Yes. She said lost touch with the most of them. I think in the photo, but I
Okay.
don't know if.
But can she get in touch with them? Or not?
Yeah.
Does she know
not
how
yet.
to? Does she know how to, or she doesn't?
No, she doesn't, because I think lost touch. Maybe.
Okay, so maybe she doesn't. Do you think maybe this is the job of her children, Leo and Karen? Maybe they will help her get in touch with them?
Maybe, yes.
Okay, so let's repeat the story one last time so you can check. Let's find out.
Face2face, second edition. Intermediate. By Chris Redston and Gilly Cunningham. This recording is copyright Cambridge University Press, 2013. CD 3. Track 1.
Hello?
Hi, Mum.
Oh, hello, darling. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. Did you get the message I left yesterday?
Oh, dear. Yes, I did. I was supposed to call you back, wasn't I? Sorry, Leo, I was out all day. Hope it wasn't important.
No, it's okay. It's just that, well, Karen and I wondered if you had any special plans for your wedding anniversary this year. You know, as it's your 25th and all that.
Well, we were going to spend our anniversary in the cottage in Wales where we had our honeymoon, but it was already booked. Tom was supposed to book it months ago, but he forgot. So the short answer is no. No plans.
Right. Karen and I want to organise a party for you. It was going to be a surprise party, but we can't organise it without you.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Actually, we want to invite all the people who came to your wedding. So we borrowed some of your old wedding photos, but we haven't got a clue who most of them are.
Well, we've lost touch with most of them. 25 years is a long time.
What about the best man?
Oh, Derek Bradley? Yes. He and his wife Brenda were our closest friends back then. She was my bridesmaid. They moved to New York just after our wedding. We were going to visit them later that year, but we didn't go for some reason. Haven't heard from them in, 15 years or so. I've no idea how to get in touch with them.
Well, if you let me have all the information you've got, I'll try to get hold of as many people as I can.
Well, let's see. I'm still in touch with Trevor Jones and his wife Sheila. They met at our wedding, you know. And then there's Jane Lewis. We used to share a flat together. I think I still have a phone number for her somewhere.
Okay, what do you think? Are these correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. So this means our answers are correct, which is the good news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
All right, okay. So now let's move on and check the rest of the story. So here it says, let's talk a little bit about grammar. Now we're going to talk about two things here. The first one is was going to or were going to. And the second thing is how to talk about was supposed to and were supposed to. Okay? So let's talk a little bit about this. But before we do, I want you to look at these sentences that Peggy said in the conversation. So let's take a look at these two sentences. So this is what Peggy said. All right. And then we will answer these four questions. Let's read the first one. Sana, can you please read the first sentence for us?
Okay. We were going to visit the Bradleys later that year, but we didn't go for some reason.
Okay. And the second one? You
We
can also
were
read it.
going.
Mhm.
Okay. We were going to spend our anniversary in the cottage in Wales, where we had our honeymoon, but it was already booked.
Okay, so these are two sentences, but now I want to underline this part because this is what we're gonna discuss today. This part here and then this part here. So the first question is, did Peggy and Tom plan to visit the Bradleys? Did they plan to visit them? What do you think?
No.
Malak thinks no. What do you think? Sana, did they plan to visit the Bradleys or not?
They did the plan, but for some reason cannot go. That's what I understood.
You mean for some reason they didn't go?
Yeah.
So this means for question one, did Peggy and Tom plan? For you, you think yes, they did.
Yes.
And the second question, did they visit them? You think no, they didn't.
Did Peggy and Tom plan to visit? Did they visit them? No. Yes. No, they didn't.
Okay, what do you think, Malak?
Yes, I think no.
No, for the first part that they didn't plan or they didn't visit.
Maybe they visit the bus, but I don't know. I'm not sure about this.
Actually,
I think no.
Actually, Sana is right because they did plan. There was a plan, right? So the plan, they did plan to visit, but in reality, they didn't. So الخطة الموجودة، النية موجودة لكن ما صارش من الزيارة.
For some reason.
For some reason. We don't know what reason, but it's not important what reason. The important thing is that they didn't visit at the end. All right. So this is the first sentence. Now the second sentence, it says, we were going to spend our anniversary in the cottage in Wales where we had our honeymoon, but it was already booked. So the third question, it says, did they plan to spend their anniversary in the cottage in Wales? Did they plan to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. They did. But are they going? Are they going to spend their anniversary there?
No.
Why?
No.
Why not?
Because they are booked, already booked.
Because the booked.
Exactly, because it's already booked. Okay, good. So this is the first group of the questions. We answered them correctly. Now let's take a look at the second group of questions in the bottom here. So it says here, Tom was supposed to book the cottage months ago, but he forgot. And then I was supposed to call you back, wasn't I? Sorry, Leo. I was out all day. Okay. So the question is, first question, did Tom agree to book the cottage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did agree, right? He was supposed to book it. Yeah. But did he book it?
No,
No.
because he forgets.
He forgot. So exactly. He wanted to, he agreed, he said yes, but he forgot, unfortunately, right?
Yes.
And then it says, I was supposed to call you back. So did Leo expect his mother to call him back? Did he expect her to call back?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was waiting for her, right? He was waiting for his mother to call him back. But the question is, did she call him back?
No.
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 Why not?
Because she was out all day.
Yes, she was out all day, so maybe she got too busy. At the end of the story, she didn't call him. Okay. So this is the idea we're trying to focus on. The idea of was going to, or we're going to, and was supposed to, were supposed to. هذه زي فكرتهم. هذا ممكن أكثر جملتين نستعمل فيهم الشعب الليبي. والله كنت مفروض من كملة لكن ما مثلا صارت حاجة وأي سبلة. You can put any excuse. I was going to.
The same meaning where was going to. The same meaning was where supposed to.
Very close. They're not exactly the same, but they're very similar, because when you're supposed to do something, it means you agree. Number one, it means you agreed to do it, and the other person is expecting you to do it. So, for example, if I give you homework, okay, and the next day you bring it and it's not done. So of course I will be a little disappointed, right? Because you were supposed to do it, and I was expecting that you did it. Do you get the idea? يعني قصة supposed to أن زي إحنا باللي بنقوله المفروض ندار. المفروض كنت تدير. يعني حتى الشخص مثلا أمه هنا أم توم معترفة، هي قالت أنا عارفة أن المفروض كنت نعود لك، ولا المفروض كنت نكلمك، صح ولا؟ لكن انشغلت. فهي زي اللي نوع من كأنها تقول لها I'm sorry، تعتذر منها، ظابطة أن هي مفروض تعود لها. كانت قلت لها ممكن شوية ونعود لك، وما عادش عودت له. فهي المفروض عليها كانت التعاود. بالإضافة أن زي ما قالوا لك في number 7 did Leo expect his mother to call him? He did. هو كان يستنى فيها. لأن قلت له حنكلمك. She was supposed to call him back but she didn't. هي هذه الفكرة. going to, I was going to أقرب لي كنت حنديرها، كنت حنمشي، كنت حنكمله، والله كنت حنديرها لكن انشغلت، والله كنت حنعبيه لكن نسيت، كنت هكذا. هي هذه الفكرة في ال was going where. يعني زي ما شفتي أن معناها ما هوش بالضبط زي بعض لكن متشابهات نوعا ما. الاثنين both of them talk about intention. النية، أن النية الشخص للقيام بالشيء كانت موجودة، لكن الناتج الأخير ما صارش من الشيء. هي هذه الفكرة العامة. ما اندارتش. الحصيلة الأخيرة ما اندارتش، بس النية كانت موجودة. Alright, so now ترجعنا لسؤالك سناء. In this part we're going to talk about the difference. حيوضحوا لنا الفرق بين ال was going to و were supposed to. زي ما قلت لك يعني في بينهم فرق بسيط يعني. So let's read the two sentences and then we're going to fill in the gaps with was going to, were going to, were supposed to. Number 1, it says we use واحدة منهم to talk about plans we made in the past which didn't happen or won't happen in the future. This is the first point. The second point, it says we use one of them, to talk about things we agreed to do or other people expected us to do, but we didn't do. Okay, so what do you think, Sana? Which one, and Malak also, what do you think for
Because here people expect.
Yeah. So what do we use if people expect you? Do we use
You hear me, doctor?
Yes, I can hear you.
Supposed.
Yes.
Supposed to.
Supposed to.
Correct. Supposed to, this is if people expect you to do something, right? So it means you were supposed to do it. And this means if we're going to talk about a plan that didn't happen, we will say was or were going to. Okay? This is القاعدة بصفة عامة يعني. It's not too difficult, but this is the idea. Now, the last part of the question, part C, they want us to talk about the verb form. What verb form do we use after was going to and after was supposed to? What do we use? What's the verb form? Do we use ing, verb plus ing? Do we use infinitive? Do we use infinitive with to? Do we use? And to answer this, you can take a look at the example. Can you see the example from Leo's mother?
Yeah.
So what's the verb form that we use after?
Infinitive.
That's it. Exactly. So it means after was going to, or we're going to, and was supposed to, we're supposed to, we use infinitive. Can you see it? I was supposed to call you back. So this is infinitive. And the same thing here. Tom was supposed to book. So we have another infinitive, book and call. And here the same thing. We were supposed to visit. So visit infinitive, spend infinitive, book infinitive, call infinitive. Okay? So this means if you want to use was going to or was supposed to, you should use an infinitive. All right, so this means we can do some exercises now. But before we do the exercise, I want to just quickly play the track. I want you to listen to the stress, how we pronounce it. Because remember that was and were, they are usually unstressed. So you will hear them in the weak form. But going to is also to. Going to spend, this is how you'll hear it. I was going to be, sorry, excuse me. It was going to be a surprise party. So I'm just going to play the track for you so you can hear how this works.
We were going to spend our anniversary in Wales. It was going to be a surprise party. We were going to visit them later that year. I was supposed to call you back. Your father was supposed to book it months ago. We were supposed to leave a message.
Okay, so I'm sure you noticed that was and were are unstressed. So you'll hear them very quickly. We were supposed to, we were going to, we were وهكذا. وحتى التو نفسها ما هياش تو، حسمها تا، لأن حيديروا الستريس حتلقوه على المين فيرب اللي هو spend. going to فيها تشديد والspend فيها تشديد. والباقي جملة anniversary in Wales. الباقي كلها مش مشدد. يعني we were going to spend our anniversary in Wales. We were going to spend. All right, okay. So this is دي ملحوظة بالنسبة للpronunciation. Now let's do number 7. Number 7, we want to match. So we have sentences and we have their endings, A to G. So let me put them in a little box. Okay, هيك تكون بيانات. So number 1 is already answered اللي هي B. خلينا نحط عليها باش ماش نعودها. So this means Karen had agreed to make a list of possible guests, but she didn't know who to invite. What about number 2?
Maggie and Tom had planned to call Trevor and Sheila, but he lost her phone number. No, but they couldn't find them.
But here they
Sheila? Yeah, her number.
but they had
yes,
planned
but he lost,
they planned
yes.
to call them.
Yes, but he lost her phone number.
But is it one person? Because it's Trevor and Sheila together.
But if they lost their phone number.
F, you think F?
Yes.
But they lost their phone number.
What do you think,
yes.
Malak? Maybe F?
Yes, maybe F, yeah.
Because remember, Trevor and Sheila are plural. So we cannot say he lost. And also because they, plural, they lost their phone number. Do you get the idea? Because we have Peggy and Tom, and we have Trevor and Sheila.
Yeah.
So maybe F is the right answer. Okay, let's choose F and then we'll check. What about number 3?
A, but his computer wasn't working.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, maybe you're right. Let's choose A. All right. And number 4?
He didn't have enough money. He didn't have enough money. A.
Do you agree, Sana? Do you think that's right? Remember, Karen is a woman.
Karen is a woman.
Name.
Okay, she couldn't find her credit card.
But she couldn't find her credit card.
Yeah, I think he is a man. Yeah.
No, Karen is a woman. Okay. And what about number 5?
He couldn't. He didn't have enough money. E.
You think E? Leo had decided to buy himself a new suit. Leo is a man's name. Maybe E. What do you think, Sana?
E, but he didn't have enough money.
Okay, so you agree. All right. And then number 6?
He couldn't find him. Oh, he lost her phone number.
Yeah, okay, because Karen had expected Leo to get in touch with Jane, but he lost her phone number.
Yes.
Okay, that might be correct. So this means the last one is D, right?
Yeah.
So Leo had expected his parents to go through their old address books, but they couldn't find them. All right, okay. Let's check. Let's see if these answers are correct. I don't know if there's a listening part. No, ما في شيء listening, but it's correct. The answers are correct. Now, let me show you the next part of the question that we need to do. The next part of the question, it says, rewrite these sentences using was going to, was supposed to. يعني مثلا المثال الأول اللي هو بدل ما قلنا Karen had agreed to make a list of possible guests, but she didn't know who to invite. بدل ما نقولها بالطريقة هذه, we're going to use it like this. Karen was supposed to make a list of possible guests, but she didn't know who to invite. يعني باختصار اللي فيهم expect أو expectations اللي تحسيهم فيهم expect و expectations توقعات هادو حنديروهم بال supposed to. Do you get the idea? واللي فيهم planning و plans هادو حنديروهم بال going to. Do you get the idea? Or not yet? Is it clear, Malak, what we want to do here? Sana?
Yeah, yes, clear.
Yeah, so معناها الحاجات اللي فيها
If we find agree, this meaning agree and expected should be supposed to, yes?
Exactly, yes. And planned or planning or something, or maybe a
What about
decision.
decide to?
Yeah,
maybe
decide is like a plan. It means a plan, right? When you decide to do something, it means you plan to do something. Don't you think?
Yes.
All right, okay. So, can you do number 1, Sana, for us?
Peggy and Tom had planned to call Troy and Sheila.
Trevor and Sheila.
Okay. Peggy and Tom were going to call Trevor and Sheila. Okay. But they lost their phone number.
Correct. Peggy and Tom were going to call Trevor and Sheila, but they lost their phone number. Right. Okay, Malak, what about number 3? What do you think? Should we use supposed to, or should we use
supposed to.
Yes.
Supposed to.
Okay. Okay. Can you do?
Leo was supposed to try and find Bradley's address on the internet.
But can you complete
But
it?
okay. But his computer wasn't working.
That's correct. Yes. Leo was supposed to try and find the Bradley's address on the internet, but his computer wasn't working. That's correct. Okay, Sana, you can do number 4.
Karen was going to get her parents a present on Monday, but she couldn't find her credit card.
Right, that's correct. And number 5, Malak, what do you think?
Okay. Leo was going to buy himself a new suit last week, but he didn't.
Correct.
But he didn't have enough money.
That's it. All right. Number 6, Sana.
Okay. Karen was supposed to Leo. Yes. Karen was supposed to Leo to get in touch.
Okay.
Supposed to Leo.
Just a second. Who was supposed to get in touch with Jane? من اللي المفروض كان يتواصل مع جين؟ هل كارن اللي كانت مفروض تتواصل مع جين ولا ليو اللي كان مفروض يتواصل مع جين؟
ليو.
صح. معناها
كارن هي كانت متوقعة أن ليو get on touch with. yes.
صح. معناها لما بنقول supposed to هل بنقوله على كارن ولا على ليو؟
Leo.
Yes.
Yes. Leo was supposed to get on touch with Jane Lewis.
Correct. Jane Lewis. صح.
But he lost her phone number.
Very good, very good. Okay, Malak, same thing. نفس القصة بتصير لك تو في number 7.
His parents.
But whose parents?
Leo's parents.
Yes.
Leo's parents were going to go through their old address box, but
But here, Malak, is it going to or is it supposed to?
supposed to. Oh yes, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Leo's parents supposed to go
You
through
forgot
their
verb
old
to be.
address.
You forgot verb to be, Malak. Leo's
We're
parents.
going.
صح صح.
We're going. Yes, I said that. We're going to go through their old address box.
Very
But
good.
but they couldn't. No.
صح.
But they couldn't find them.
That's it. Very nice. Correct. All right. So this exercise is kind of nice. Shows you the difference between was going to, was supposed to. ويعني ما همش معقدات في الاستعمال. ونشوف فيه مفيدات جدا في الاعذار. الشخص اللي بيدير اعذار. احنا حياتنا في ليبيا كلها اعذار وسبل يعني. So this is this is very useful. غير بالانجليزي مش بعرف. لكن هي هذه فكرة عادة الاعذار تقدر تديروها. I know I was supposed to come here early but I had a problem with my car. I was going to call you but I had no credit. وهكذا اسمه من السبل يعني. This is the idea. Okay, now let's have a little break for prayer, and then we can do a few examples about our daily life. مثلا, I was supposed to visit my aunt, but I had to work instead. So it means I got busy. It means I wanted to visit her. I really wanted to visit her, but I couldn't. Yeah, this figure. Okay. And then after that, we'll talk about our next topic. So let's have a little break and then we'll continue.
Inshallah.
Okay, see you in a bit.
See you.
Okay, let's see. The cameras work. Hello, who's back? Okay, let's see. Where is it? Okay, so, Malak, Sana, are you there? Are you back?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, let's have a better idea. Let's leave this question because I think we've already talked enough about was going to and was supposed to. Maybe we can, in our next lesson, we can start here directly. Let's do another exercise instead so we don't get bored of the topic. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about, excuse me, about describing people. And we're going to talk about modal verbs, making deductions. So it's a bit different and it's a bit nice. Now, here in the first exercise, let's talk a little bit about this. So here we're going to learn how to describe people. All right. So this is all about people and how we describe people. So there are so many different ways you can describe hair. So you can say, for example, she or he's got fair hair, dark hair, red hair, blonde, gray, dyed hair. So all of these are different adjectives of different ways in which we can describe hair, right? So you've got so many different options. You could also say,
What's the meaning? Dyed hair.
Dyed. It means you're using a color. It's not your real hair. You're using
Not
another
natural,
color. Not your natural color.
Natural color, yeah.
اللي هي صبغة يعني. مصبوغ. So this is the meaning of dyed hair. And you can also talk about the length of your hair. You can say he's got or she's got long hair, she's got short hair, shoulder length hair. It means the hair is to the shoulder level. So it's not short, it's not long, it's kind of in the middle. You can talk about the type of hair, straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair. You can say he's got her or she's got her hair up, or she's got her hair in a ponytail. Ponytail, like can you see here this woman?
Yeah.
This is a ponytail. So this is a ponytail. And what else do we have? Bald. So someone without hair, we can say he's going bald. Where, like which one? Can you see this man in the jacket? This looks like the Egyptian actor, Fishawi. What's his name? I forgot his first name.
Hassan Husni, maybe.
Yes, exactly. Hassan Husni. He looks exactly like him. Anyway, so we can say this man, he's going bald. It means he's losing his hair.
Bald.
Right? Yeah, bald. You can say he's bald or he's going bald. زوز ماشي حال. Bald معناها خلاص أصلع already. Going bald قاعد في مرحلة التصلع. مزال في شوي. Okay, so you can use it to talk about people. You can say he's got a mustache, he's got a beard. If you want to describe men, like number 1, you can say he's got a mustache. Can you see his face? Can you see the mustache?
Yes.
This is a mustache. So in Arabic, what's a mustache?
Schnab.
Yes, exactly. And the beard, like, فيش حد عنده beard هنا.
لحية.
Yeah. Number 7. Yeah, number 7, he's got a beard, for example. So we can say he's got a beard. What else? We can talk about clothes. We can say he's got a dark jacket. He's got a light blue suit. He's got trousers. You could talk about clothes, shirt, t-shirt, you know, any clothes. You can describe them and you can give a color. You can also talk about the pattern of clothes. So you can say he's got a striped shirt or a striped dress. Do you know what striped means? Striped. Can you see? Can you see this man's shirt?
Yeah.
This is striped. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Here we have stripes. And also the Hassan Husni's tie. Can you see it? This is striped. So he's also got a striped tie. Flowery dress. For example, can you see her skirt? She's got a flowery skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so flowery, it means the pattern on the clothes. We've got plain, a plain tie. Plain here, it means just one color without anything, just one color. Like here, can you see this man's blue tie? He's got a plain blue tie. Plain, هي احنا زي ما نقول سادة. Or for example,
yeah.
plain green dress. Can you see her dress? Plain green.
Yeah.
It means no pattern, no stripes, no squares.
No other color.
No other colors, nothing. Just one solid color. This is plain. What else do we have? He's got glasses. She's got lots of jewelry. For example, can you see number 3? This woman in number 3. She's got lots of jewelry, right? She's got necklaces. She's got bracelets. So she's got lots of jewelry. She's got lots of jewelry. You can talk about age if you want. You can say he's in his 20s, he's in his mid-30s, he's in his, I don't know, late 40s. So we can use these words to describe people. But before we do this exercise, let's take a look at the summary. Let's see if there's any more information we can take a look at. Okay, this is very nice. Can you see it? This is dyed hair, shoulder length hair, straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair. Her hair up, she's got her hair up, a ponytail, going bald, dark blue jacket, sky blue jacket, or light blue jacket, a striped tie, a flowery dress, a plain shirt, jewelry. So here we can talk about age. You can say the woman with, she's the woman with long hair. اوكي، معناها طرق التكلم على appearance عندكم طريقتين. هي الطريقة التقليدية بالgot, بالpossessive. So you can say he's got or she's got a ponytail, he's got or he's wearing glasses, she's wearing a plain shirt. لو طبعا الجولري والclothes كده بنقولوا she's wearing, he's wearing. نقدر نقول he's got ولا he is, he's going bald. نقدر حتى نقوله with. نقدر نقوله she's the woman with long wavy hair. He's the man or he's the one in a suit. يعني حتى هذه الطرق يساعدوا في وصف الشخص اللي حنتكلم عليه. So she's the woman with ولا he's the one in. يعني في مرونة كبيرة في قصة الوصف، وهذا اللي بيوصفه لنا. Okay, is it clear? It's not hard, I think. It's kind of easy, but it's fun. So now let's talk a little bit about these people. So I have an idea. One of you will describe anybody in this photo. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, keep going bang. All right, so one of you will describe a person in this photo, and the other one will guess. Okay, so let me start first, and I want you to guess who I'm talking to. Okay, so let me start. She's got blonde wavy hair. She's wearing a purple flowery dress. She's got a brown handbag, or a brown bag. She's wearing earrings. She's in her mid-30s. She has red lipstick. And she's wearing purple high heels. Where is she?
No, number. Can you move your?
My mouse.
Yes. She's women.
This one.
With the long. Yes, with long purple dress.
This.
Woman.
She's a woman. This.
A woman with purple dress. With purple dress.
This one.
No,
Mm,
dress. Her
On the
dress is
left,
color
on the left.
is
this one.
no,
No, on the left.
This one.
Not
This one.
on.
no, beside her.
This one.
Yes.
No,
No.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Yeah. So I was talking about this one. Okay. Now, Sana, you can choose anybody you want. Anybody you want. And you can talk in any way you like. You can talk about hair. You can talk about clothes, colors, jewelry if you want. And you can also talk about age. You could talk about shoes, bags, I don't know, watches, earrings. Feel free, okay? And
Okay.
Malak will try to guess who you're talking about, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She wear
She's wearing?
she is wearing green jacket
Mm-hmm.
and okay. She's wearing glasses
Okay.
and her and she نقدر she got she's got
Mm-hmm. You can say she's got, صح? What has she got? Do you want to talk about hair, her hair?
yeah hair.
Yes, بالنسبة للشعر you can say she's got.
wavy black wavy hair.
She's got العكس wavy black hair. ديما الكلر آخر حاجة في ال
okay.
adjective order.
Okay, wavy black hair.
Yes.
And she is wearing maybe watch, maybe.
Okay, she's wearing a watch.
And she's wearing flower قولنا شنو يقولوا لها
Skirt, a flowery skirt.
skirt, yeah.
What about her age? You can say
maybe
she's in
the maybe she's in the 20s.
She's in her 20s.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Who is she, Malak? Who
Number 4.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I know from the first sentence, but
you let her finish.
Because the green jacket, that's why.
Yes.
No, there is another green jacket.
But maybe glasses?
Yes. Maybe
Yeah.
glasses, yes.
Okay. All right, so Malak, your turn. You can talk about anybody you want and try to describe everything.
Okay. She's wearing yellow blouse and yellow plain yellow blouse and plain skirt, plain yellow skirt.
Okay.
And her she's got curly hair.
But what about the color?
She's got brown curly hair. No, gray curly hair.
Curly gray hair. Okay.
Curly gray hair. Yes. And she's smiling at someone. And maybe she's fat, and her age maybe at 40 or 50.
She's in her 40s, or maybe she's in her 50s.
In her 50s.
Okay. And is she wearing any jewelry?
Yes, she's wearing a necklace.
She's wearing a necklace.
Yes, white.
A white necklace. Is it maybe from pearls? Is it a pearl necklace?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's a silver necklace?
No, it's pearls necklace.
All right. Okay. What do you think, Sana? Who's she talking about?
I think talking about the woman in the left. Yes. She
Yeah.
wear the yellow dress.
Yes, the yellow dress. All right. Okay.
It's not a dress, maybe.
Maybe
it's
it's a blouse and
maybe
skirt,
she's a dress.
or maybe a dress.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to tell. It's not clear here, but yeah, maybe some kind of. But it's the same color. All right. So you can see here. Excuse me. These are examples of how to describe people depending on their clothes, their hair, their age. So in English, you can use all of this to talk about people. Now, let's do the listening. It says here, listen and match these names to people. So we've got these 7 names: Peggy, Brenda, Jane, Derek, Nick, Trevor, and Sheila. So we've got these 7 people. We already know that number 2 is Peggy. So where's number 2? So Peggy is wearing the dress in red. So this is Peggy. Remember Peggy from our last lesson.
Peggy number 2.
Yeah, Peggy. نفسها Peggy هذه اللي كان يوم عرسها هنا. So it's the same person. So it's Peggy. So Peggy is number 2. So we want to find out who are the other people. Who's number 3? Who's number 1? Who's number 5?
Brenda.
Where's Brenda? Where's Tom? Where's Nick? Where's Sheila? So we're gonna find out. So let's listen to their story and let's find out. So let me play the track for you and let's find out.
I know one.
Sorry, you can guess some of them already. Okay, tell me.
One, Trevor. Number 1.
Number 1 is Trevor.
Yes,
Okay.
I think, yeah.
All right.
If you see the picture,
The old picture?
yeah, I think the same character.
The same person?
Yeah, but
maybe.
the color of the hair, gray.
Yeah, maybe he's older now.
Yeah.
You might be right, yes. Maybe it's the same person, just older, right?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you're right. Sorry. Let's find out. Let's listen. Let's see if you're right, and let's also find out about the other people, okay? So let me repeat the CD from the beginning, and let's find out.
Track 3.
You look lovely with your hair up, Mum. And I love that red dress.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Have you seen your father?
Not for a while, no. Anyway, how are you feeling?
A bit nervous, actually. And where's Leo?
I'm not sure. He could be picking people up from the station.
Oh, right.
Who's that, Mum? The woman in the flowery skirt with wavy hair and glasses.
That's Brenda Bradley. She was my bridesmaid.
Oh, that's right. That can't be her real hair colour, though, can it? It looks dyed to me.
Yes, I think it is. She used to be fair, I think. She must be going grey.
And who's the woman with the blonde hair in the blue suit? Is that Jane Lewis?
Yes, it might be. Hang on, she spotted us. Peggy! Gosh, it must be, 15 years since I last saw you. Hi, Jane. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You too. Where's Tom?
Good question. He must be talking to some guests in the other room. So, anyway, what are you doing these days?
Okay, is that right?
Karen.
Oh, there you are.
Sorry, we still have the second part. What
are you doing these days?
Karen.
Oh, there you are. Have you seen Dad?
No, why?
Mum's looking for him.
Well, he must be around somewhere. He may want to be on his own for a bit. You know, it's a big thing, this party.
Yes, maybe. Hey, who's that?
Who?
Him. The guy in the dark suit with curly hair and the moustache. It could be the guy that moved to New York. What's his name? Derek something?
No, that isn't Derek Bradley. He's the tall guy over there, the one in the grey suit.
With the beard?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And that's his son Nick next to him, with the flowery tie and glasses.
Look, the man with the curly hair is coming over.
Hi, you must be Peggy's daughter.
Yes, that's right. I'm Karen. Hi. And this is my brother, Leo.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Trevor Jones. Thanks very much for inviting us. It's a wonderful party.
Glad you're having a good time.
Have you met my wife, Sheila?
No, not yet.
She's over there, the one with red hair in the dark brown dress. We first met at your parents' wedding, you know.
Haven't you found him yet, Mum?
No, I haven't.
Maybe he's having a secret cigarette somewhere.
Oh, don't be silly. He can't be having a cigarette. He stopped smoking months ago. Ah, Leo, there you are. Where's your father? He should be here talking to the guests.
Well, he might be in the bathroom.
Yes, perhaps. Go and check, will you, Leo?
Sure, won't be a minute. Yes, he's in there. He's practicing his speech in front of the mirror. He says he'll be out in a few minutes.
Oh, honestly, he must know that speech by now. We spent hours going over it last night. Go and get him, will you? I'm going back to join the party.
Sure. I'm glad we only have to do this every 25 years.
Okay, so let's find out. So number one is Sana, right? Is that Trevor?
Trevor.
Yes, she's right. So number one is Trevor, and number one we know is Peggy.
Number two, his wife. No.
What do you mean? Number two or three?
Two.
Two is Peggy. It's already answered. But Peggy is Peggy Trevor's wife? What do you think, Malak?
Yeah, I think that.
What do you think, Sana? No?
Peggy's wife is Tom.
Tom's wife, exactly, yes.
Yeah, Tom's wife. Yeah.
Yes, Peggy is Tom's wife. Correct. All right, so who's number three?
Wallahi, I didn't get the information about him.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll listen again. But what about number four? What do you think? Brenda. Okay. Number four is Brenda. Number five?
Sheila, not Sheila.
Sheila?
No. Maybe no.
No.
Jane. Jane for women or men?
Men. Sorry, women. Jane is for women.
Yes, maybe five Jane.
Maybe five is Jane. Okay. Don't worry, we can listen again to confirm. So, number six, who's number six?
No, I didn't get.
You're not sure? And number seven? Derek. Okay, let's write the ones that you agree on. Let's write them. So this is Derek. Okay, so this is Derek, and number one is, we said Trevor, right? So number one is Trevor. Peggy, we already know Peggy is number two. Okay. Sheila, we're not sure about it. Brenda, are we sure about her or not sure?
Yeah, I'm sure about
You're sure.
Brenda.
You're sure Brenda is number four. Okay, so this means we can write. We can write Brenda on Brenda. So this means number 5 and 6 we're not sure of, right? And 3, 5, and 6. Okay, so I want you to listen carefully. Let's listen carefully and let's find out. Here we go.
Track 3.
You look lovely with your hair up, Mum. And I love that red dress.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Have you seen your father?
Not for a while, no. Anyway, how are you feeling?
A bit nervous, actually. And where's Leo?
I'm not sure. He could be picking people up from the station.
Oh, right.
Who's that, Mum? The woman in the flowery skirt with wavy hair and glasses.
That's Brenda Bradley. She was my bridesmaid.
Oh, that's right. That can't be her real hair colour, though, can it? It looks dyed to me.
Yes, I think it is. She used to be fair, I think. She must be going grey.
And who's the woman with the blonde hair in the blue suit? Is that Jane Lewis?
Yes, it might be. Hang on, she spotted us.
Peggy! Gosh, it must be, what, 15 years since I last saw you.
Hi, Jane. You look fantastic.
Thank you, you too. Where's Tom?
Good question. He must be talking to some guests in the other room. So, anyway, what are you doing these days?
Karen.
Ah, there you are. Have you seen Dad?
No, why?
Mum's looking for him.
Well, he must be around somewhere. He may want to be on his own for a bit. You know, it's a big thing, this party.
Yes, maybe. Hey, who's that?
Who?
Him. The guy in the dark suit with curly hair and the moustache. It could be the guy that moved to New York. What's his name? Derek something?
No, that isn't Derek Bradley. He's the tall guy over there, the one in the grey suit.
With the beard?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And that's his son Nick next to him, with the flowery tie and glasses.
Look, the man with the curly hair is coming over.
Hi, you must be Peggy's daughter.
Yes, that's right. I'm Karen. Hi. And this is my brother, Leo.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Trevor Jones. Thanks very much for inviting us. It's a wonderful party.
Glad you're having a good time.
Have you met my wife, Sheila?
No, not yet.
She's over there, the one with red hair in the dark brown dress. We first met at your parents' wedding, you know.
Haven't you found him yet, Mum?
No, I haven't.
Maybe he's having a secret cigarette somewhere.
Oh, don't be silly. He can't be having a cigarette. He stopped smoking months ago. Ah, Leo, there you are. Where's your father? He should be here talking to the guests.
Well, he might be in the bathroom.
Yes, perhaps. Go and check, will you, Leo?
Sure, won't be a minute. Yes, he's in there. He's practicing his speech in front of the mirror. He says he'll be out in a few minutes.
Oh, honestly, he must know that speech by now. We spent hours going over it last night. Go and get him, will you? I'm going back to join the party.
Sure. I'm glad we only have to do this every 25 years.
Okay. So who's number 5, number 6, and number 3?
Number 3, Jane.
Sheila.
Correct.
And 4, Sheila. No, 5,
No.
Sheila.
Correct.
5, Sheila.
5 is Sheila. Yeah, because he said red hair and brown dress.
Brown dress.
Yes. So that's correct.
Number 6.
Yes. Who's number 6?
Nick.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes. You're right.
Yes.
You're right. Number 6 is is Nick. That's correct. But where's Tom? Where's Peggy's husband?
He's in the bathroom.
Bathroom, yes.
Yeah, he's smoking, right?
Yes.
Yes, maybe his wife doesn't want him to smoke, so he's secretly smoking in the bathroom, like a teenager. Correct. That's right. Okay, so this means we're gonna continue from here in our next lesson, but we're gonna focus on a new topic. I think it's nice. It's the topic of using modal verbs for deductions. Do you know this word, deductions? What it means? Deduction.
No.
deductions اللي هي بالعربي يعني استنتاجات للاستنتاج. يعني احنا متعودين على المودل فيربز مرات للاحتماليه زي might و may صح لا؟ وcould هذو يمشوا للpossibility صح لا؟ وفي عندنا وفي منهم المودل فيربز مثلا للفيوتشر زي will وللاحتمال او الاشياء اللي هي النظريه مثلا زي would. لكن المره هذه حناخذوهم كيف نتكلموا بيهم على الاستنتاجات. For example, like this one. Number 1, he could be picking people up from the station. He could be picking people up from. يعني إذا إحنا بالليبي بنقولوا بالك خطم على حد بالك بالشكل هذا يعني. So the person who says this sentence is not sure. يعني مجرد دار استنتاج مني لاحظ فيه يعني. So it's nice. It's not very hard. The rule. I think it's useful. So we'll talk about this in our next lesson, inshallah. Okay. So thank you for your time.
Inshallah.
By the way, ملاحظة. يوم نبدو يوم الاثنين أنا عارفش لو نبغى نقدموا يوم الاثنين بس بنقدموا الوقت بدل من 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We want to study from 5 to 7. Is that okay? من 5 ل 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sana, is it okay for you? 5 to 7.
Okay.
Do you have work or something? ولا عادي 5 ل 7.
لا عادي مفيش مشكلة إن شاء الله.
اوكي هذا يوم الاثنين بس لكن باقي الأيامات no problem عادي زي قبل.
Okay.
بيقعد ديما يعني من 5 ل 7.
بيقعد ديما إلا لو مثلا بيكون صعب أو حاجة باش نحاول نرتب ترتيبة ثانية.
اوكي إن شاء الله.
But is it okay for you بصفة عامة ديما يعني على الأقل نهاية الكورس هذا بس.
اوكي مفيش مشكلة لكن انا عندي بس ما نعرفش انا بنتأكد من حاجة لان عندي زي الدرس لكن هي كانت يعني تبعت لنا في مسجل فما نعرفش الاسبوع هذا شنو لكن ما فيش مشكلة ان شاء الله.
تأكدي منا قبل باش كان في تعارض باش نشوف موضوع ثاني ندير ترتيبة ثانية.
ان شاء الله ان شاء الله.
Okay so this means اليوم هو شنو اليوم سبت. So this means الكلام هذا من الحصة الجاية يعني.
ان شاء الله.
أنا طبعا أكد لكم قبلها باش نذكركم يعني.
خلاص كان انا صارت معي حاجة تونا بعت لك بالماسنجر.
All right, excellent. Okay. All right then. Thank you very much. Good night and see you next time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.